Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my very first plan with me in my new Happy Planner. I'm really excited to finally be moving into this planner. I feel like I've mentioned this non-stop the last few times. So here is what the blank spread for the month of July looks like, and I'm just going to do my usual thing and take these pages out because I find it just a lot easier to work with that way. And I am finally going to be using some printed stickers this time around. I've been trying to hold off because I really only started buying printed stickers fairly recently, and knowing that I was going to be moving into another planner come July, I just wanted to hold off and have just all of my printed stickers in one planner, if that makes any sense at all. So the one that I will be using this week is this Willowfields kit. I believe this is called her Esley Jane kit. It's named for her daughter. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. I'm really excited to be using this. So it comes with a full sheet of deco. You get your kind of functional sheet with just some little things, flags, that sort of thing, your weekend banner. Here's the half boxes and washi. Here are the full boxes, the headers, the heart checklist, and then here is the bottom washi. So I'm already thinking I'm gonna hold off on the deco until the very end, and I'm probably not going to be using the bottom washi. I do love that with the Happy Planner, the boxes do extend a lot farther, so it doesn't feel like I'm wasting, a good chunk of space there. So we'll hold off on those for now, and the little things I'll save for later. So I'm just gonna go in with my full boxes, the headers, and then the heart checklist the way I usually do them. That's done, I'm going to go in with each of these half boxes and put them in for my study plan, study time, whatever you want to call it, like I've been doing. So my camera stopped recording randomly and I wasn't sure where it stopped, but basically all I did was I put down each of the half boxes for my studies, and then this little weekend banner I just put at the bottom, mostly just because I wanted to cover up that green header there. So now that that's done, I'm going to start going day by day. So Monday will be a little bit busy. I did save this last half box for Monday because I am going to have a little date night Monday night. So I'm going to put that in here. Actually, I'm going to put it a little bit lower just because I also have one of my friends is coming into town on Monday and they'll actually be staying with me. So I'm not really sure. I'll leave the middle section open, and that way if we do wind up doing something, I can put it in. So I'll put this a little bit lower there, and I'm just going to use, actually, I'm not going to use one of the date night stickers. I'm gonna use this little clinking glass icon that's part of the kit. So I'll just put that down there. And then, like I said, one of my friends is coming into town. And I think what I'm gonna do is use one of these longer page flags to mark that. And I think I wanna break up the blue with this little pink one here. I do want to make sure to do some cleaning, but that'll be mostly what is going to be in my to-do list for that day. So I believe that is it for Monday. Let me just double check here. Yes, that is it for Monday for sure. I do like to go day by day more so than have everything really laid out, especially since most of my days are spent studying, so I'm really not super busy. Tuesday I have a package coming, so I will use this little package sticker down here. So I do have a package from Bloomingdale's coming, and again, I think that's actually it for Tuesday that I know for sure. I don't know how long my friend is staying actually. Like, it could be a day, it could be a week. I have no idea, so we'll see. We'll just kind of play it by ear on that. And then Wednesday, I don't think I have anything for sure. Nope, I guess I don't. So what I'm gonna do for now is just use one of these washi strips to cover up that. Unless, do I have some deco that might cover it? No, I don't think so. So I think I'm just going to use one of those little washi strips there, because I'm looking at these icons and none of them really seem to fit. I could probably see, no. I'm gonna go ahead and just use one of these little deco sheets. So I think I want to use this teal glitter here. All right, moving on to the second half of the week. I am really loving how this kit is turning out, by the way. I think these are just gorgeous papers and the paper quality is really nice. So what do I have on Thursday? Again, I don't have anything for sure on Thursday. Just kidding. I'm not gonna switch that around. So for Thursday and Friday, I'm gonna go in with these two money little things because I do have two bills that are due. One is due on Saturday, but I always like to make sure I just pay it a couple days early, just in case. So I'll probably do that one on Thursday, just to give myself a little bit of wiggle room, just in case something goes wrong or something happens. And then the other is due on the 4th, but because that's a holiday, I again want to make sure I just get that paid early, just in case. And this is all going through just direct deposit, not direct deposit, but electronically, so it shouldn't be an issue, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Oh, and you know what? I totally forgot. So I am still having videos go up this week, obviously. So we'll use some things, some little things for that. All right, I'm gonna try to move things around a little bit. This is, sorry, I'm being just so indecisive with this. And part of it is because knowing that this is a printed kit, I wanna make sure it's perfect and it looks like I'm happy with how it looks, because with these printed kits, compared to the printables, there's no do-overs with this. You know, if I don't like how a printable kit looks, I can always just print another one and redo it. But with this one, you can't really do that. So that presents just a little bit of an issue. And that's why I'm being just so, retentive about this. Actually, I think I might should I use washi strips for my videos? Let me think about this a little bit. In the meantime, there is a phone icon here, which is great because I call my mom on Saturdays, so I like to just make a little marker for that. So we'll just put that there. All right, I think I'm gonna go in with another washi on Friday for my video. How did I do the washi last time? I kind of stuck in the middle. So we'll do that on Friday for my video, and then I might just do maybe a little bit of a smaller washi on Monday. You know, that looks really crowded, so I'm actually going to move this to Tuesday. But it'll be a Monday, it'll go up on Monday. Is that cheating to do that? Okay, I'm really glad that sticker came up. That's one of the perks of working with matte paper. And I'm actually really impressed. I'm not sure, I don't think Willowfields markets her stickers as matte removable, but these are coming up really easily. And some of them have been down pretty long actually, so I'm really impressed by that. That makes me happy. So I'm switching out that longer flag with a smaller one so that I'll have more space to write in what we're going to do. So I'll put that, and I'll leave that like that. All right, so now I'm just gonna go in with some of my other icons. Let me see. Okay. So I printed off just some of these icons. It's a mixture. Most of these are images I just found on the internet, and then two of these, so the cameras and the shopping bags, these are actually clip art that I bought just because I really like how it looks. So I'm just gonna take some of these little YouTube icons and put them here for the videos. All right, camera cut out yet again. This is getting really annoying. I really do need a new camera, but I'm just trying to find the right one. So I'm gonna take some of this washi and put that underneath this header. But yeah, like I said, I am looking to get a new camera. I just haven't made up my mind which one I want yet, so that's why I've been holding off on getting a new one. I'm actually really interested in getting one of those, the mirrorless cameras, so we will see. And the last thing I'm going to lay down is I actually decided I do want to use some of this washi strips, mainly because the dates here are outlined in green and it doesn't really go with the spread at all. So I'm going to use the washi to cover it up, and then I'll just write in my own dates. And I think that'll kind of bring in the spread a little bit better. There is just a tiny bit more green here, but that doesn't bother me too much. Next, I'm just going to put in some of these little book icons on each of these half boxes. So that is it for everything I want to put down just for the time being. I'll show you what I have left of the kit. So here I've got the bottom washi still, and then a couple little deco bits. I still have the full deco sheet. I do want to hold off on putting anything down just because it'll depend on what I'm doing these days. Since I don't know for sure, I don't want to put something down and then have to rip it back up. So I'm just going to hold off on that for now. And then I have still a lot of functional sheets left. I've got a lot of headers. Her kits come with a ton of headers. I think this is maybe just a little bit excessive. I've got some washi strips left, but I finished off the heart checklist and the full boxes. So here's what the finished spread looks like for now. Most of my week is pretty empty, I realize that, but I do like to take things more on a day-by-day basis, so I'll put in my plans as I know them. Other than that, I'm really happy with how this kit came out. I think this kit is just gorgeous. These stickers are really good quality too. I was pretty impressed by that. And her stickers are really easy to peel up, which is always a good thing if you tend to be indecisive like I am. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.